59 The story of North Crest City within the land called the Changers Church Valley Reservation. The city is on top of a small hill and you can see for miles around. This is why we set up our city here, was for the view. We're north a little more than the rest of the towns, and it gets cold here and stays cold from November to April, like 6 months of winter and 6 months of summer. Either it is cold or warm here. Seems like no spring or fall here. So we have put our plans to have one big building like a big mall with 4 floors. On the first floor what we all business are on the first floor. On the other 3 floors we have apartments for everyone to live in. There's a small lake not far from here. We will have snowmobiling, ice fishing, swimming, tent camping in the summer, for it is way too cold in the winter time to tent anywhere here. It really did not take long to build the overhead monorail system. We did build a road up so we can put in the monorail system, but we have to build it wider and a lot better for more cars to get here. Right now it is just an old dirt road that in the spring and fall is all muddy. Everyone takes the monorail system as much as needed. We should have the road built by next fall. Part of the big mall, we have a big parking lot inside the building. If the cars are left outside in the winter, they will freeze solid and never work again. The population of North City has 100 residents. The city has 120 apartments, stores, factories, hotel with 100 rooms, dinner that can seat 60, and the Changers Church Bank, the Changers Church main office, church, council, court, jail, church school, county school and city hall, general store, laundromat, barber's shop, hairdresser, small hospital, dentist, movie theater, bookstore and gospel music dance hall. When the town gets bigger, there are more businesses added. I got here about noon and went to the dinner and went in and sat down. It was not long with someone come over and ordered my meal. I said, "Where is everyone today?" They said they were at the church for special service that will start in about an hour. I said, "No way, at 1 p.m. Oh, now I was going to be the special speaker today. I forgot all about it until now." It was not long when they brought my meal over, and just then someone come up to me and said, "Are you?" And I said, "I am." "Well, it is time for you go on to speak." I said, "Can I finish this? I just got it." I said, "Is there anyone else going to speak today?" He said, "Yes, and hope they can speak for 20 minutes and I will be there as soon as I get done." Okay. They took off and I ate what I could and had time for. Got most of it anyway. I got up and paid and headed right to the church and went in and sat down up front. I am just glad I had my suit and tie on today. It was not long when they called my name and went up, and I had my speech pretty much ready. What I had to say was about 30 minutes long, and then turned it back over to the pastor of the church. He said some things and talked for about 10 minutes. Then we sang some songs and everyone left. They looked at me and said, "You just made it." I said, "There has been so much going on that I did not get here until 12 and went to the dinner to get something to eat when the waiter said everyone was at the church and the service will start at 1. I said, "No way, I have forgot all about it," and got my meal and ate it and come right over here as soon as I could. You guys sent someone to, and that was good too. I left and went to the city hall and talked to the one at the front desk, and they said that all the case files are on my desk. I said, "Thank you." I went to my office, and when I went in, there was someone sitting there, and I went and sat down and said, "How can I help you?" I sat the case files down and the person said, "We have to talk some if you have the time." I said, "I do. What is going on?" That person told me, and I said, "I will take care of it, okay." They got up and left, and I went through the case files and come to the one that person was talking about. It seems like it can be taken care of right here and even today. I read the rest of them, and a person said, "It is time for court." I said okay and grabbed the case files and went in, and it was not long when I got to the one that need to be really taken care of with the only way it could be done with all the rules we have in place. There is a new rule that I guess is not in your rules book set of yet, but it has been on the books now for over 2 years now. The rule number 17, all children that go into a candy store get a free piece of candy or cookie every time they visit any candy stores. So this case is dismissed on the new rule that was not known to anyone in this town. I will make sure that everyone gets the new rule books. It did not take long to go through all the rest of the cases. I went back to my office at City Hall and finished up the paperwork. I sent an email to the bookstore with a new book that needs to be printed out and given out to everyone. They said okay because we pay for everything: paper, ink, printer, and even the ink for the printer. They get paid for no matter what they do anyway. So just add to the book printing just one little book with all the other books that needs to be printed too. That will keep them busy for a while just printing the new rule book. Well, it is time to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next city.